Earthlings, y'all gonna have to universe with me. Some of y'all say, bear with me, but I don't use them words. Although we use the words of spells. We're sounds and vibrations, but we use the words of spells. All right, on this realm anyway. And we can balance them. You know, you can create your own words, your own style. You know, this has been a rough couple of weeks. Just recently, someone that I grew up with on this physical realm, they left their physical body. You know, and I want them to shine on the other side. Shine. You know, much love to his loved ones. You know, sending y'all positive, balanced, and love. Sending y'all that great energy. You know, I consider y'all as my loved ones. You know, we all grew up together. You know, we all grew up together. So, you know, I appreciate y'all. You know, we just think about the great things. We're just gonna be on that, you know. That individual don't have to suffer on this physical, programmed illusion world. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know, shout out to Tracy Starr. That's one of my relatives. I mostly cut everyone off. The majority of them was my relatives. You know, I stay in contact with a couple, you know, of my relatives. You know, shout out to Tracy Starr. She's my star. We grew up together. You know, we were around the same age, and you know, she ain't changed. You know, shout out to my loved ones, especially the one that, you know, I speak with every day, and then you support me with on everything. Y'all gonna have to universe with me. You know, this is, you know, shout out to Spiritually Free, by the way. It's Spiritually Free Physical Universe Day, Earth Day. Some of y'all say birthday. You know, we're so-called Libras, you know. Although, you know, the months, and you know, because mine is like next Illusion Week. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's no such thing as months, days, and all of that stuff. Nothing but names and titles. That's all, you know. Nothing but names and titles. So, you know, shout out. You know, I love you, Spiritually Free, and Kiwi, and, you know, that's my daughter. You know, I appreciate y'all, you know, of course, you know, my viewers. Much love to y'all. Some of you, Earthlings, y'all a bunch of mess. The only time, the illusion time, y'all want to show a certain individual some love whenever they leave the physical realm. And that can be relatives or y'all so-called friend, like I said, nothing but names and titles. But whenever a certain individual leave the physical realm, y'all want to show love. Y'all want to talk them up and speak on them. You know, act like y'all grew up with them. Like y'all really know them. And some of y'all don't even really know yourself. using the programming words. Rest in peace, rest in heaven. You could be cursing that certain individual whenever you say rest in heaven, rest in peace. There's no such thing as heaven and hell. You know, y'all using certain words that you was programmed with. You know, whenever it comes to hell, you inhale and exhale every day. But y'all think y'all basically programmed on that hell and heaven. But I'm not going to get deep into that because I already talked about that and broke that down. But you know, y'all saying rest in peace. Rest in peace where? They can't rest in peace in this illusion on this low frequency realm. You know what I say? Shine on the other side. Shine on the other side. You know, then everybody want to, you know, cry and like I say, even certain relatives, you know, they want attention on social media. You know, I feel like this. If you didn't grow up with certain individuals and you really don't know them like that, don't play around. You know, like, don't do that. You know, some is desperate for attention, and it's crazy because some of y'all can't think for yourself. You know, I can see certain individuals actually, you know, was around that individual, was connected with that individual, you know, took on their problems and they take on your problems in this illusion world, and you show respect and post their hologram on social media. You know, I can see some of y'all doing that if you actually really know that individual. But some of y'all are just out here just to get attention. You don't care about that individual. You know, and I watched certain comments on certain individuals' profile. You know, especially just here recently. You know, someone that I grew up with. You know, it's funny how, you know, it's funny how the individual that I grew up with, whenever he left the physical realm, he wanted to reach out to individuals. You know, he just wanted them to show love on social media, you know, and, you know, he did his thing on social media. You know, he was showing love, and it would be like only one or two people leave comments. You know, now all of a sudden everybody want to flood his Facebook and leave comments, rest in peace, rest in heaven, and praying for you and your family. Stop saying that praying for you and your family mess. That's annoying. That's annoying to me. You know, pray. Like I said so many illusion times, you are the prey. There's no such thing as definition with the words of spells. You have to balance them. You know, they tell y'all pray means this, spell it another way. They same damn thing. Y'all stop saying that mess. You know, praying for your family. You know, like I said, I'm before this illusion time. You know, I paved the way. You know, on so many different levels. But y'all say that, and then, you know, some of y'all go just to find out information and then go twist certain things. You go there just to see what's going on. You know, y'all not, some of y'all not actually showing love. You're not showing love. You're just going there just to get attention and then go back and run your mouth and twist stuff around and gossip. You know, y'all earthlings, y'all are a mess. Y'all was programmed with this mess, but you can't think for yourself. You don't want to break the curses. You don't want to break the spells. You know, I've seen this happen all the time. Everybody want sympathy and all of that mess. You know, talk about rest in peace and all of that stuff. Certain individuals, they are one within the universe when they leave off this physical realm. They within the universe, my apologies. They within the universe. Because we, you know, like I always say, I'm one within the universe and universe is inside of me. When a certain individual leave the physical realm, they're within the universe. We're energy. There's no such thing as death. You know, instead of y'all saying rest in peace and all of that mess, won't y'all tell your loved ones to shine on the other side? Shine on the other side. You know, don't bring their energy back to this low frequency realm. Don't bring parts of them back here, because we're everywhere. You know, connect with them on the other side. Let them shine on the other side. Some of them come and visit y'all in the dream plane. The universe is basically parallel. There's no such thing as death. Just because they're gone from the physical realm, the energy is always going to be within. You know, I know it's hurt some of y'all. But we got to balance. You know, some of y'all, you know, you need to, this is how I feel. Connect with your loved ones. Forget this damn social media. Call them, see how they doing, or connect with them. On a spiritual level, connect with them. You know, just because you don't talk to certain individuals, that doesn't mean anything. Because you're still communicating. But that's going to go over some heads. But if you have a special connection, you know, connect with them. Y'all want to bring, you know, food and do these rituals and stuff at the funeral and other things. I could get really deep into it, you know, food, the rituals and stuff. And bring flowers and all of that stuff. You know, when certain individuals leave. You know, forget all of that. Connect with certain individuals and raise their frequency up. Y'all raise each other's frequency up and connect in other worlds and other dimensions. Won't y'all learn how to do that instead of this programming mess? Some of y'all feel my signals, and some of y'all don't understand. You know, forget this internet stuff. Sometimes reach out to your loved ones. Call them up on these devices. Or FaceTime each other with y'all's holograms. Since y'all are using using the black mirrors and all of that stuff. You know, don't wait until they leave the physical realm and then cry boo-hoo. You muppet. Tears of a clown. Don't do that mess. Stop connecting with the hidden rituals and stuff like that. But you know, shout out to my loved ones that's on the physical realm. Shout out to my viewers. And y'all shine on the other side. Whether you on or off this physical realm or in other dimensions. You know, glow long. Glow long. Stop doing the same stuff. And stop bringing certain... And sometimes, you know, these words, the corporation words, the names, certain energy is connected to these names. And y'all going to bring back the wrong type of energy. Y'all need to stop saying certain individuals' names. Because that's not their names. We're sounds and vibrations. You have to balance your loved ones on so many different levels. Get out this programming mess. Because some of y'all connect with the rituals and you don't even know you're connecting with the rituals. Especially whenever it comes to the funeral and snake preachers out there. Or, you know, whatever name and title that they call themselves. You know, not just religion. And there's other things that's connected to the negative shadow. The negative shadows basically running these cults. You have to balance your energy, connect with your loved ones on many levels. Because whenever it comes to the funeral, you're doing hidden rituals. Okay, especially whenever after the funeral, you know, everybody wants to, you know, eat. You know, you're basically eating another bloodline that's already dead, and then you lost your loved ones with the physical, you know, and you're doing rituals, and you don't even know it. You know, you're confusing certain energies and stuff like that. But, of course, you know, the cults and these religious freaks, and I can go on, they're not going to put y'all on. Like I said, I'm before the illusion time. I see what's going on. I'm ancient energy, ancient signals. My signals reach out to y'all. But you're doing rituals and stuff. And then, like I said, the names, you know, that's nothing but names and titles is really shape-shifting symbols that's connected to something totally different. To negative giants that connect with the shape-shifting symbols, and then you attach that to your physical, then you take on these different characters on a low-frequency realm. So you got to break the rituals. You know, you don't always have to go, you know, bury your loved ones. Your loved ones, you can do it the way you want to do it. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be a church. You know, and you got to balance them. You don't want a certain individual that's been putting out curses for decades on your loved one's physical body. You get what I'm saying? So you know, if they try that, you have to know how to balance that energy and reverse that. You know, you're going to have to do that. Everybody want to cry and all of that stuff. I mean, yes, it's okay to cry, but some take it to the extreme. It's supposed to be tears of joy. They don't have to suffer. Your relatives, they don't have to suffer. Your loved ones. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm just going to leave it at that. What? Did somebody say something?